Hey guys, so it's been requested of me to do a video based on my favorite nude lipsticks, and this was pretty easy for me. I have to say, I think everyone has a different definition of what nude is. There's pinky nudes, peachy nudes, brown tone nudes, your lips but better nudes. So to me, like, these colors I'm going to show you aren't all exactly the same, obviously, but different undertones and different shades. I don't think some of these would look good on everyone. I think there are some universally flattering nude shades, but there's colors like Max Myth and Gosh Darling, Flesh Pot from MAC, colors like that I wish I could pull off, but I look like a dead corpse. And as much as they're really pretty on other people with their skin tone, they're just not flattering on me. So I'm just going to show you the ones that when I want to reach for one, the ones that I gravitate towards, and I'll do swatches on my hand so you can kind of see the differences. So this first one is Viva Glam 2, and I am going to include some of the ones that are limited edition or discontinued, because in the past when I don't show those kinds of products, people always say they wish I would because they might have them in their collection and forget about them, or like a lot of times a lot of these colors could be found on blog sales and CCOs and things like that. So I'm going to include them anyway. And for all I know, there could be a dupe out there like a color that's discontinued, and you guys could leave it in the comments below if you want to help someone else out who wants to try to find that color. So the first one is Viva Glam 2, and I feel like this is a very Your Lips But Better color. It's the color I have on over Max Hue. It's very creamy. It is a satin, and I like it because it's not drying. That is one thing I absolutely hate about some of those nude lipsticks. So drying. Next one is Hue. And this is a very well-loved lipstick by me. It's more of a pinky tone nude. A little bit lighter. So I actually have on these two colors on my lips. I put down Hue first and it was a little too light. And then I put on the Viva Glam 2 over it. So like right there you can see they're totally different shades and tones. Like one's obviously darker, but to me I consider both of them nudes because it just I think depends on your lip color, like your lip pigmentation. A lot of colors, my hair is like a static. Do you see this? Oh, it's so annoying. Do you see this? What is going on? Woo. I haven't had this much static in my hair and I can't even tell you how long. I don't even know what's going on. My closet have oh my god! What is the deal? This is my worst nightmare. And probably all of yours too, because you all hate when I play with my hair. But anyway, this is, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, like for me, when I hear the term nude, nude is a color that is like a color that looks like you're not wearing anything, but you are kind of color. Like when I think of a nude lip, it's like a color that is used when you have like more vibrant eyes or you don't want a lot of concentration on your lips. A nude color to me should just go with your look. It should never be the focal point of your lips unless you're like of your face, unless you're going for that weird look. But nudes are used for me most of the time when you have really loud eyes or really bright cheeks and you don't want your lips to have nothing on them, but you kind of want them to be understated. That's when I would reach for a nude. A lot of times too, I'll reach for a nude if I just can't figure out what color I want to wear on my lips, or I can't decide which would go nice with the makeup I have on. I can never go wrong with any of these nude shades. They pretty much all work no matter what's on my face. The next one is High Tea. This one's also from MAC. I think most of these are from MAC. This is, I think, a luster. Yeah. This is a luster, so to me, on my lips, this doesn't really show up too pigmented. It's more of just like a nice glossy sheen to your lips. It just gives them like a nice finish, I guess. It doesn't really give you much payoff. This next one is probably one of my favorites. It's by Essence, and I found it at Ulta in the color Creamy Nude, number 50. And like I said, probably one of my favorite colors. Very similar to the Viva Glam 2. And I think these are like $1.99, which you cannot beat that. This one is 3N, which is sadly discontinued. I wore this like crazy when it first came out, and then I kind of slowed down because I knew it was limited edition and I didn't want to run out. But this is definitely more on the pinky nude side. A little bit darker than Hue. Okay, next is Max Taupe. Taupe is an awesome color. It's a great color, again, to wear. I think mostly anybody could wear this color. To me, it just looks like a very, when you have taupe on your lips, I feel like it's just a very chic, very pulled together, very feminine lip, very bold. It doesn't look bold, and I feel like most people, like myself included, when I saw this color in the store, I was like, that is so ugly. I don't know why people are talking about this. I think it was Goss Makeup Artist that recommended this color. I was like, I don't know why he would say that. It's such an ugly color. I bought it because I obviously trust him, and I brought it home and I fell in love with it. Like, it just worked so well with my skin tone, and it's one of those colors that it is a matte, so you can build it up. It's not drying, but like really fair skin people could definitely pull this off, and I think it would look even better on darker skin people. I'm right in the middle of like very olivey toned skin, but I was pleasantly surprised with this. It's just a very easy color. I wore this a lot in the summer, regardless if I had pink or peach cheeks or whatever was going on with my eyes. Like, I just put that color on and it just kind of, I feel like it just kind of pulled everything together. It's definitely a color I'd recommend people check out because it doesn't get enough credit. I've only ever heard Goss talk about it. I've never heard anyone else. And I probably would have never even given it a second look had he not recommended it. This one's probably the most popular out of the bunch I have here. It's cult favorite. It's Creme de Nude from MAC. And mine's looks like a mess. And this is probably the nudest of nude. It's very, very light. But this is probably the lightest I can go without making myself look like a dead person. And this is a cream sheen. So while it is pretty creamy, it does have like a nice sheen, like a nice glossy sheen finish to it, which is nice. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but it's actually really pretty. And like I said, it doesn't really make you look dead. However, I don't know that all skin tones could pull that color off. And then this one is Soft Nude from Revlon, another mangled color. The creamy, really creamy lipsticks tend to have this happen because I think they're just so soft and they get melted. And so this is Soft Nude, and Soft Nude I actually like better than Creme de Nude. I just feel like it's a little bit more wearable. It has more peachy undertones, whereas this one is just like a flat out nude. This one's a little bit easier to wear. So those are those two colors. And then this one is Revlon's Fashion Night Pout, which was a limited edition color. It's this one. And I'm going to swatch this next to Creme de Nude. It's a little bit darker than Creme de Nude. It's this color right here. And that's Creme de Nude right below it. And then there's Soft Nude. So Soft Nude is definitely the brightest of the three, and then there would be Fashion's Night Pout, and then Creme de Nude. And just to give you a comparison, because when this one first came out, people were comparing them like crazy. This one is Soft Nude, and the other one is Fashion's Night Pout. So, like I said, Soft Nude has those peachy, almost orangey undertones, whereas Fashion's Night Pout is more of a flat nude. So that's just to give you an idea. I wouldn't really say that they're all that similar. Soft Nude's permanent from Revlon. And then the last one I have is Revlon's Lip Butter in Creme Brulee. And this is a really nice moisturizing color, so when I don't really know what I want to put on, or if I just want like a lip balm with some color, this is usually what I grab out of my purse. And it's right here. So those are my favorite nude lipsticks. I obviously have more in my collection, but these are the ones I reach for the most. colors I really love for my skin tone, so if you're similar skin tone to me, then I think you couldn't go wrong with any of these. So just to run through them again, this is Max Viva Glam 2. Then we have Max Hue, just like a pinky nude. Max High Tea, which like I said, doesn't give you that great of payoff, but the shine, it's very high shine. I love that. This is Essence Creamy Nude. This is Revlon's Fashion Night Pout. This is Max Creme de Nude, Max Taupe, which I know you're probably seeing that. It's obviously the loudest, and you're saying that doesn't look like a nude, but trust me, it's like a very wearable color. This is 3N from MAC, which is discontinued, and this is Soft Nude from Revlon. And lastly is MAC's, always do that, Revlon's Creme Brulee, which is a lip butter. So you get the gloss, the color, and the moisturizer all in one. So those are my nude lipsticks. Just for kicks, I'll just swatch these two. These are the more famous nudie colors. This is Myth. And this is Flesh Pot. This is Myth, this is Flesh Pot. Myth definitely is never a color I wear on its own because I definitely look dead. Same goes for Flesh Pot. But they're both great colors to keep in your collection to tone down any colors that are a little bit too bright. They actually look identical. The top one here, this is Myth and this is Flesh Pot. Myth has more peachier undertones, Flesh Pot's just flat. But you could just see those are like really nude, especially compared to Creme de Nude. It's a little bit easier to wear. But like I said, I do keep these. Sometimes it's nice to stick them under like a bright red lipstick and you get like a really pretty pink. Or if you have on like a really bright coral and it's too bright, you could tone it down with putting one of these under or over it, and it makes it a little bit more easy to wear. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!